Okay, this is one or two videos or three where I speak my two first languages and maybe also in Esperanto, the international, the true blue, real international language. But now I am speaking in English. Do not get in a brawl with Russia. Do not tamper with the status quo. Leave the sleeping bear asleep. Russia is coming back. I'm not for Russia in itself. I'm not Russian. I don't speak Russian. But I must admit that the Western world is overstepping its boundary. They shouldn't get involved in the backyard of Russia. And they should not misinform the Western lobotomized masses. Why do I say lobotomized? See what's going on the economic level. They're going down without even reacting. I'm speaking about Europe. So these kind of masses that cannot see what's coming can accept this propaganda, thinking that they are not subject, they are not exposed to propaganda. We are. If I listen just to radio and mass media, I would think that the bad guys are the Russians, like in the 50s, the 60s and the 70s. That's not it. We have two superpowers, and there is China to boot. The balance of power is not like before. Okay? For 2 decades, more or less 25 years, the United States of America was the only superpower, and that's so bad. They did their way. Now Russia is coming back. The situation is turning around. America got involved in so many wars, and the economic situation is not like before. And they are Europe. What the fuck is Europe doing? Why do they want Ukraine? Because they are raw materials? Okay? Because when they will be over with Italy and Southern Europe, they need to make wasteland of other countries. They need to exploit other countries. And Ukraine is divided because some part of Ukraine are against Russia because they want to be free. And other parts of Ukraine, they are of Russian origin, and they need to be respected. And Russia is protecting also the interests of those people. Maybe there are superpower interests, but who started this involvement? Who is meddling? Soviet European Union, and that's a Freudian lapse. European Union. So please get the fuck out of the equation. Russia was in the equation in the first place, because this, as I said before, and this is just to be objective, well, I think in another language, objective, this was the backyard of Russia. This has been for, I don't know, centuries. They speak a Slavic language. There are many Russians who have been under the Soviet rule for decades, and they have common interests with Russia. Leave them alone. It's none of Europe's business, it's none of American business what is going on in Ukraine. We shouldn't help them. We shouldn't side. Okay? Otherwise, so America did a lot of things. They get away with them in Iraq, and whatever they did all over the world. Now there are other superpowers. Russia is coming back, and please leave the sleeping giant, the sleeping bear alone. We don't want to cause a nuclear war, because you are playing with fire. And please, all of you who live in the Western world, please have access to independent mass media, not just the English-speaking mass media that you have that are fucking biased. They are not objective in any way. So you should listen to the other side and read history. Get informed, and you'll see there are not good guys and bad guys. The situation is, there's more than meet the eye in Ukraine. Is more complicated than that.